Hey guys, today I want to talk about the psoas major and how to strengthen the psoas major. The psoas major has become very controversial. I mean, most people claim that it is just tight, idiopathically tight, and that we need to release it, and that its tightness can cause back pain and so on. And though I agree that its tightness can cause many issues, we have to talk about why is it tight in the first place. Because the reality is it is tight and weak, guys. It is weak, really weak. And the weaker it gets, the more trouble it can make. Now, the psoas major, it originates between the T12 and the L5 vertebra. Then it inserts into the lesser trochanter of the proximal femur. The psoas major, it promotes extension of the lower spine, so a lordotic curvature of the lumbopelvic region. It laterally rotates the hip, and it also flexes the hip. And you know, and I will demonstrate it, when most people stand in a way where they tuck their pelvis under and hinge on the pelvis, that will cause continuous stretching of the psoas major, right? Because we get hyperextension of the pelvis, and especially women, they often stand in internal rotation of the femur, and they hang like this on the hip. So when the psoas major is continuously stretched in posture, it weakens, okay? And the weaker it gets, the more trouble it makes. Through the psoas major emerges the lumbar plexus, the nervous network of the lumbar spine. And when the psoas has become sufficiently dysfunctional, it can entrap all of these nerves, and it can cause a lot of diffuse issues, such as groin pain, femoral pain, genital pain, hypogastric pain, and so on. Okay? So it is tremendously important to know about the symptoms that this dysfunction can cause and how to fix it, which is, of course, first of all, removing the cause of its detriment, which is the postural issues, and then additionally strengthening the muscle to get it back to normal function. So this is how we strengthen the psoas. As I said, the psoas extends the pelvis, the lumbar spine, laterally rotates the femur, and flexes the femur, right? So I like to have something to hold on to. I'll just hold on to the bench so you guys can see me doing it. I will lean somewhat forward. I will greatly extend the lower spine. I will excessively extend it. Okay. And if I just tuck under a little, I will lose the psoas because it is not easy to target, especially if it is already dysfunctional. A lot of compensation will occur, so we have to do it very specifically. Once I'm in position, I will flex the hip. I will horizontally abduct to about 45 degrees, and when I'm in this position, I will gently laterally rotate. Now, I will perform the exercise on a diagonal plane. I will not go sagittal, I will not go coronal, I will go in between 45-degree angle in a diagonal plane, okay? So I'm tilting forwards with the torso, I'm extending my pelvis, I'm holding on to something so that I don't have to stabilize simultaneously by doing this exercise, this difficult exercise. Okay, forward to the side, gentle lateral rotation, and then I will lead with the VMO. Okay, I will not lead with the anterior femur because I will just use the quad. And that will take all the burden off of the psoas major. There, I will lead on the diagonal plane, and I have to make sure that I'm not tucking the pelvis as I'm doing it, because you will immediately lose the psoas and it will target the iliacus or the quad instead. From the side, and once again, it's good to lean a little forward. That makes it easier to get the psoas. It makes it easier to keep the pelvis and lower spine extended. From the front, once again, forward to the side, lateral rotation. Make note that I'm leading once again with the VMO. I'm leading here. I'm not leading here with the quad. Okay? That is very, very important. And I feel the urge to pull my pelvis in, but I'm not going to do that, right? So if you feel that happening, reset yourself and start over. And if it feels heavy, you're probably doing it right. If it doesn't feel heavy, you're probably doing it wrong. Okay. A lot of my clients have issues with the psoas. It can cause a lot of issues, cluneal pain and so on. A lot of neuralgic symptoms can come from the psoas major. It's dysfunction, that is. Okay. So I hope that this video was informative. I have been trying a lot of exercises to target the psoas properly. Right now I find that this exercise is quite efficient. Maybe I will get another exercise later on. But for now, this is the best exercise I have for the psoas major. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you all a good day.